Doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You know, I've been I ain't been on here for a while. I'm sorry about that for all my YouTube fans. You feel me? I hope you guys don't subscribe. You a dick. I ain't got that many. Damn way. But I'm a smart nigga, so y'all niggas know what's up. So anyway, hold on. What's up?
I'm already on my bed.
Well, tell her push your ass off. Sorry about that. My dog on his bed. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about master lease agreement with option. Okay. So what brought me to this is that wonderful house. If you look back through some of my videos, I believe the title of that is $100,000 check me out. You dig? It's a house. I finally sold it. Um, you know. So I'm in the process of selling that home, or this home that I'm still sitting in. Actually, I actually closed on the deal Thursday, and I closed on another deal same day. Wow, it's gonna be a wonderful day. But anyway, what brought me down to today is I was trying to see about like investing, like manager, like selling this house. I really lost. It's my first crib. You feel me? I down to pay like 40,000 for it in the middle of the ghetto. You know, I'm out this motherfucker looking like uh Empire or some shit. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Only nigga in the whole fucking hood with a fucking $1 million fucking car, nigga, with a fucking ghetto type shit, nigga. Anyway, you know how shit is. But so I was thinking about like, man, Joe, everybody, these niggas in Brooklyn, all these gangsters and all these fucking white people that was just broke last year and got millions and millions of dollars. What's up with that shit? You did? Right? Oh, I'm talking about money. Now y'all motherfuckers talking about, oh, what? Now look, man. Y'all already know, as my man Harvey Dent said, uh, control is better than ownership. You dig? Because with ownership comes a lot of responsibility. With control, you control it. You dig? So, I don't know. You got to be more in tune to what I'm talking about. You feel me? I see a lot of people, first of all, hold on. I try to get down with the motherfucking, with the, Money Boy Films, Midwest, and motherfucking Cali. But my dollar donation wasn't accepted nor returned. They don't even talk to a nigga like shit, nigga. I don't even care about that dollar. You feel me? Heard you guys took that shit down. I guess there was too many complaints about that shit. But I still believe in what y'all saying. You feel me? But niggas from the city, especially shit. I know how niggas get down from 84th and Loomis. You big. But at the same point in time, it's this right here. Everything I say is for educational purposes. I'm not telling you to do something that I wouldn't do. I'm not telling you to actually go out and do something at all. If you choose to do something, you do it at your own cost. And with that, all my rights are what? You did. Alright, so look, we're gonna start the day off like this. Alright. What is master lease agreement? Okay. So a master lease agreement, okay, is basically what it says. A master lease agreement. Okay, so what's the difference between this lease and you staying at the crib month to month lease? Because you paying everything month to month. You paying this month to month. You paying the rent month to month. Or some people might got it that they pay their motherfucking rent every year. And if that's the case, in some small cases, depending on how much cash flow the business is generating, you feel me, then you can also put that as the option to pay yearly, annually. You dig what I'm saying? It's the headband, by the way. But with that being said, you have to pay option. So basically what it is, alright, picture this. you the property manager with ownership rights, with owner rights. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're not gonna say with owner rights, with owner responsibilities and benefits to an extent. Okay, so what it is basically, you can take a master lease agreement off anything that's more than one. So a single family home, you have to do a contracted deed or rent to own, something in that nature to get this with no money down or with little money down. You feel me? Now, in this video, I'm also going to tell you what a lot of people don't want to tell people is if you got bad credit or if you got good credit or however the fuck shit go, talking about how much deposit or how much percentage of what you might or may need to obtain this property. So just tune in and like and subscribe. Don't never forget that. You can also hit the little thing, and every time I go live, you can see me live, baby. But okay, back to the subscription. But you can basically be the master tenant or the head tenant. So you get this property, or let's say you get this plaza. You feel me? Well, let's say you see this plaza and you see this big ass sign. Usually they're either in red or they're in black. You feel me? It says for lease. Okay, the whole fucking property. Or sometimes, you ask them, they get the whole property for lease, or they have individual slots for lease. You feel me? So we're going for the property, not the lots or the sections or the units. Okay, so what this is, we go and we basically do a master lease, saying I'm gonna take over the property. Now, if the previous owner has a loan or whatever the case is, you basically taking over the loan too. Now, a lot of people do the master, or a lot of people agree to doing the master lease agreement because number one thing is that there's no more loans can be took out on that property because it was delinquent or bad history or whatever the case is. There's numerous reasons why. So if that is one of the cases, which if it is for 9 out of 10, the only way to get rid of it is to sell it, or they can't get no loan, they can't accept no loan. So 9 out of 10, the property $1 million. Who the fuck with $1 million? You dig what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that are buying properties are not buying it fully out of their pocket. They're getting loans, and if their bank will not accept the loan for that property, then they would have to come up with pocket. So in other words, the only other way that the owner can basically get some money is to do a master lease agreement, which is a short-term sale, basically sort of like deal, within in any time frame between 1 to 10 or shit. In New York, I believe it's the Empire State Building. It's under a master lease agreement for 114 years. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I'm a nigga smoking weed. But so what I'm getting to is, so you can look up different lease agreements. So all right, basically, let me go back. So you basically getting rent to own. Okay, so you got this apartment building. We starting with this plaza. Okay, look at this plaza. They got 12 stores in it. Okay, each store paying minimum of $1,000. Okay, so that's $12,000. I said 12 stores, right? So yeah, okay, 12. That's $12,000 a month. Okay, now this man, he want motherfucking $12,000, or let's say he want $10,000, because now he ain't gotta take the headache, or he know what it generates, so he gonna want a large portion of that every month. You feel me? So now it's up to you to motherfucking either get the other, it's only 12 people there, but you got room for other other retail stores or restaurants or whatever. That you got space. You feel me? So you can rent those out and you can make the extra profit. You feel me that way? Or you could just up the rent in general. You feel me? And up the profit. You dig? Up the rent. You know what I'm saying? And if you up the rent, then 9 or 10, you don't have to go in and give some updates or whatever. You feel me? To the individual store owners or some kind of discount. So, so what we like to do is stick with the properties, the apartment buildings, because they're more easier. You get the little tired people, the old people, the people that died, or you get the estates, or, you get the people that didn't pay the property taxes and just took the rent money and ran off. You call those slumlords. You get their properties and you put money in them. You feel me? And get the property, you sell the property for more. Like I say, okay, so I sell that, okay, I got the plaza for 3 years. I've been paying him off. I done paid him his, they originally wanted $250,000. So I done paid him $12,000 a month. Plus I gave him a little bit of down deposit, and I gave him a little bit of down deposit in the front. So with the down deposit there, with it, depending on your credibility and your ideas, your business planning, and this, that, and etc., with the numerous other things, not including, let's just say you got bad credit. You did, which 9 or 10, this is not no credit check. You feel me? It's all basically off. Hey, show me the money. You dig? So, oh shit, here we go. I forgot what I was talking about. No, it's fucking around. But, so, it's easier that way. So, I 12 years, just to make, I'm sorry about that, 4 years, $12,000 a month. That's, hold on, wait a minute. Let's see what this is. How right now. 12,000 times 12.
The answer is 144,000.
That's 144,000 a year. So I done paid him more. You feel me? So now he owed me. You feel me? But I'm still in the lease, so as long as I'm leasing, I gotta pay him. You dig what I'm saying? So that's where his benefit comes from. Now I'm paying him more. So now I get the option. I got all exclusive rights over the building, so I can sell the building now, or the plaza, or whatever the case may need be. Now with all the work that I done put in it and built up equity and all this stuff, and I never mentioned. Now you got all rights over, but he still has to pay property taxes because the deed's in his name, not yours. So or the mortgage, whatever. So as he's paying that, it's going down. So if I don't pay $144,000 this year, my mortgage went, the equity done went. But the mortgage done went down $144,000. The equity done went up. You dig what I'm saying? Dig what I'm saying? So you get a crib, and motherfucker paying no things on or whatever. You feel me? They only want 7 bands to begin with. You pay that off in less than a year. You dig what I'm saying? Boom. Now your crib, automatically, your crib was already worth. They only want 7 for it. It's probably worth like 25 or 15, 16. You know what I'm talking about? So now you got the full value out of it, right? Plus you don't put equity in it. So now it was worth 25 raggedy shit with a little bit of update, but now you done put a little bit more into it with cash wise. So now that 25 worth 54 or 46. Oh, 7. Holla at me, man. Go, look.